Welcome to Locality's Making Bank podcast, where we continue our exploration of South Florida's entrepreneurial landscape with host Keith Costello, co-founder and CEO of Locality Bank. Sit back, relax, and let South Florida visionaries guide you on an entrepreneurial journey from tribulation to triumph, sharing the very stories that have shaped them.
Larissa, Castelluber, welcome to Locality Bank's Making Bank podcast.
Thank you.
So happy to be here on location. Another location shoot. This is only the second actual location shoot. Empire, we went there, but we didn't interview the owners, although we want to at some point. We're working on it. But so we're at the Rebel Wine Bar, which is in Oakland Park. And what a cool spot. I mean,
you have to actually come by and hang out.
Wine. So this is like the love seat?
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of trouble gets down here. We sanitize it often. But it's never a dull moment for sure. Yeah. Never a dull moment. So
this is going to be a good one, I think.
I'm sorry.
I'm excited. No, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
So it's a little hot. I'm going to wait for that. So really, we like to start. And, I have to tell you, we invited Larissa to one of our CEO dinners that we have with entrepreneurs and business owners. And I was talking with you. And one of the things that you said to me, really hit me. And that was, you're telling me about all the businesses that you had and started. And you said you don't have fear. Mm-hmm. And that I want to dig into later. But that was the reason I wanted you to come on, because I think so many, even really successful business owners that I talk about the fear they had. So, but we'll get into that. I want to start talking about where you're from and your family and how you grew up. Yeah.
And so a lot of the times in terms of a fear, it's like both my parents are entrepreneurs.
Okay.
But my dad was really just kind of doing things as they are, trying new things. And so my dad used to be a general contractor. He had passed since then, but and my mom, she owns a med spa in New Jersey.
Okay.
So I don't really necessarily know how to be a good employee. I was raised by them. So even my grandfather in Brazil, right now he's 95, and he used to run taxis. He used to build houses in the favelas, and he's an awesome person. He helps his neighbors still. He goes to the gym still.
At 95?
95. He has a personal trainer. I went when he was 92, and we went to the gym together.
Wow.
Yeah. I was actually really scared that he was going to get hurt, but to each their own,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And he's in good health.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't drink. He eats a lot of salad. He eats a lot of protein, and he just takes care of himself.
Wow.
Around the wine, my grandmother, she's Italian.
So she's still alive too?
No, she had passed. She had Alzheimer's, but yeah, I mean, it's just really good family.
Yeah.
Good family dynamics.
Wonderful.
And stuff.
So did your parents come here from Brazil?
Yeah. So I was born in Brazil.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah. And at the time, my mother, she was a doctor in Brazil, and she had 2 jobs. And she was talking to her sister, my aunt, and she was a bank teller in New York City. And she was just disclosing what she made as a bank teller. And my mom was like, oh my God, I got to go. I could barely make ends meet as a doctor, as a professional in Brazil. So she kind of convinced my dad to kind of go. And I was a baby when I grew up in North Jersey.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So any siblings?
I have a younger sister.
Yeah.
And an older half brother.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. And so you grew up around entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So it was kind of the way your family was, and you just kind of learned it as a result of your parents.
I mean, I grew up in it. I had to write my dad's contracts. He's just old school. You use the ruler and you just write it out to make sure it's on a straight line situation. Wow. So me and my sister would help my dad a lot in little things. I was kind of I guess I was the nominated boy in the house. I would have to wash cars and cut grass and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was great.
Did you have any early entrepreneurial adventures
yeah, I've always wanted
school?
to be a business owner. I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And then at the time, I didn't know what I wanted to do in college. And I'm just naturally a creative person. I like things that are pretty and unique and organic. And so during high school, my mother got ripped off by a marketing agency. And so I was like, all right, let me try to help and see what's going on. And I was like, I kind of like this. And at that time, it was more.
When she had her med spa?
Yeah, it was more of like the graphic design stuff. And so she was transitioning from family practice to medical spa. And so that was kind of a learning situation for her too. And I tried to help as much as I could. And then my background is in business management, marketing.
And that's what you went to college for?
Yeah, basically.
And then, so you graduate from college, do you get a job or what do you do then?
So at the time, it was kind of like post-recession. So everyone was in a pickle. So
was that like 2001?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
somewhere around there.
It was somewhere, and a lot of my friends couldn't find jobs or jobs that were in their career path that they were looking for, and I was like, "Listen, I already have at this time a Rolodex of clients. I'm just going to continue doing this." And my parents were so lucky to have me stay at their house until I was like 22, and then I decided to move down here and move everything down here.
So you had a Rolodex of marketing clients already?
Yeah, in New York, New Jersey.
From helping your mom.
Yeah.
And then that led to other...
Yeah, other things for sure. Yeah.
So you really started your business while you were still in college?
Yeah, in high school, late high school, college.
Oh my, in high school, wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really anything... I would say like miraculous. It's just you start, you learn, you kind of go that way. New York, New Jersey is it's an aggressive business dynamic. Like people aren't really friendly. And they're not really open to working with you. So I was kind of like in that situation. And unfortunately, even when I moved down here, people were so nice and kind and like, yeah, I'll totally work with you. So I was like, oh shit, this is cool.
The only other thing you got to watch out, sometimes people down here are like overly nice. And then you got to be like, what do you want?
Yeah, you get scammers. But
we have a lot of scammers.
Yeah, but New York is like that too, where it's like if anyone's nice to you, or especially if you're in the subway, they want something and they're going to rob you. So it's like stranger danger always. So it took me a long time to kind of undo that protective thing. And, you end up, even people I see, like some customers that come from New York, New Jersey, it's like they have this like force field of like, don't fuck with me situation, and I'm just like, I feel that every time I go visit, Yeah. But yeah, I'm grateful. Like South Florida is very business friendly. I learned a lot.
That's great. So how did you end up coming to South Florida?
It was either San Diego or Fort Lauderdale. Actually, I fell in love with Deerfield Beach. I didn't know it was Brazilian at all, but I just loved the local spots and stuff like that.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of Brazilians.
Yeah, I found out later after I moved, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, like the city where I was actually born in Vitória, it's similar weather. And so I was looking, San Diego, the cost of living at the time was higher than here. Now it's kind of like almost, up to par. Yeah. But it was closer to my parents at the time. So I was like, travel might be better. And then... And cost. Yeah. And they didn't believe me. I was like, yeah, I'm going to move at this day and whatever. And then once they realized like, oh shit, like she's actually moving. I was like, so then they like ended up helping me like move my car and everything. So it was nice. Yeah.
And where, I mean, how old were you when you moved down here?
So I was 22.
22? Wow. Yeah, so you came down really young, just set out on your own.
So it was interesting.
And just by yourself?
Yeah. I just figured I wanted a new experience, something different. Yeah. And yeah, like I was just like, hey, I could work anywhere, so why not just move to a place where it's sunny most of the time and you can actually have a schedule versus the Four Seasons is tough. It gets dark and cold.
Yes.
So,
I'm from Albany, so
yeah, so you get it. Yeah.
It was horrible.
So quality of life is big for me, even though I do enjoy working. It's just at least you have some sort of balance or try.
So when you came down, did you take? I mean, could you still work with your clients in New Jersey? Was it remote? Yeah,
it was great. I did have some employees that I tried to move down with me, but they obviously to each their own. But I worked remote before remote was popular. So, yeah.
And then how did you go about building up your business down here?
So a lot of it, at first I started just seeing what was available around, but I actually got introduced to government contracting by a good friend of mine that works in municipalities. And so I started that like right off the gate, government marketing, communications kind of stuff. And it was interesting, not the RFP side and all that other stuff, but more of like, we did a lot of social media, a lot of communications in different languages, how you should approach thing in a policy standpoint. So you're legal, and they go through all those other steps. It's really interesting. And whatever you put out, you're able to kind of make a difference, whether it's an event for the police department or anything like that, how to make people show up and care about stuff, community meetings and so forth.
So do you live here now in Oakland Park, or are you still in Deerfield?
I tried to find a place in Deerfield, and I ended up in North Fort Lauderdale, almost on the border of Pompano and Fort Lauderdale. Uh-huh. And then I moved down. I like real estate, so I pretty much just find fixer-uppers, and then I'll move into it and I'll fix it up. But I found a spot in Wilton Manors, so I live in Wilton Manors right now. Yeah.
So you like real estate? So you've been buying, you buy up properties?
That's the ultimate goal, honestly. That's what my dad pretty much taught me at the time. I grew up in like sawdust. So I know a lot about like infrastructure of homes and stuff. So yeah.
And so, I mean, is that house flipping? Like you buy them?
Oh, no, just holds, rentals.
Hold them, and then you rent them?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't like selling unless I have to. Like where I used to live, I lived in a condo, and I hate condos, honestly. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was one of the youngest people in that condo. It used to be 65 and older until they removed that. And then in that building, I was one of the youngest, and they would just take advantage. Like I would have calls where they said my TV was too loud or something, and it was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I just pretty much rentals, yearly rentals for the most part.
Well, that's great. And so that's a business as well, right?
I guess so. I feel like it's more like a retirement plan.
Okay.
Yeah. But I love business. Like, I would love to get into like manufacturing or different things like that, but I don't know if I can in my lifetime.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't know.
You have no
time.
fear?
It's time. Yeah, time and money, I guess. Yeah.
Time and money. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're running your, basically digital marketing.
Yeah.
Doing that.
So the digital marketing at the time, so it was a lot of government contracting and just a lot of old clients that they just need stuff. Like it started based off more of a design agency, graphic design. But I noticed that everything was very subjective. Like someone would be like, I don't like the color yellow, and I'm like, all right, well then, but your brand is yellow. So it's just nothing, the subjectivity of it, it's just, it costs for too many revisions and not enough money for you to actually sustain yourself.
Yeah.
And obviously, and that was before the birth of AI and Canva and all this other stuff. I was just like, I'm wasting my time, unfortunately. And I'm able to do that myself, thankfully, but not in, for clients and things like that.
Yeah.
So I pretty much pivoted. I kept the government contracts, and then I did a search engine optimization. I used to hire subcontract people to do it, and they didn't know what to do. They weren't doing it properly or doing like old tactics that didn't really work. So it was just like throwing money out essentially. And it's an expensive, service. And so I do that a lot with my other businesses and stuff like lead generation and whatnot. So the goal is to eventually not have any clients at all and just have it run on my own businesses or help my friends' businesses, essentially that type of thing. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. And so you have Rebel Wine Bar and you have your real estate. Mm-hmm. What other businesses do you have?
I can't even keep track. I don't know. I just, a lot of it, the goal eventually is real estate and, just saving and trying to at least, yeah.
And what are you thinking about? Like when you talk about, manufacturing, would that be something that you, would look to like buy? Cause we see a lot of like, entrepreneurial type people doing searches for, different businesses where there's guys like my age who've had them forever and then their kids don't want to take it over.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of that going on.
I wouldn't mind buying them. It just depends on how much they're worth and, hopefully they're evaluated properly.
Sure.
So you're not in a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you get this no fear attitude that you have?
Like I was pegging, a lot of it was based on like my father at the time. Like he, even going to a roller coaster, I would have to step on his feet to take the roller coaster, so that they measure, But it's just, you just have to try. I'd rather regret making a mistake than not doing it at all at the end of the day. So, yeah, I try everything once, and a lot of the things are not in books, things that actually make money. It's just a lot of like, you can try to YouTube as much as you can, but you don't know what works for you, and obviously what fits into like what you like to do, essentially. So yeah, I'll try everything once, at least.
So I was talking to we just did a podcast with a guy who was in SEO search.
Yeah.
And he said the margins just went to, with AI coming out, that the margins have just gone to like nothing.
That's a great point. We did get hit with Gemini, but they're pulling from search anyways. So they're pulling from Reddit, they're pulling from Google search. So if you're top 3, you're going to be in ChatGPT anyways, and you're going to be in Gemini. So we've done that with a few companies where you're always on the top on the little summary. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking, I only do service-based stuff. So affiliate marketing is done because you don't even need to click anything. You put it on Google, it will come up a description of what you're looking for, right? So service, they're always going to have things like, I'm going to need a plumber in a certain city. Yeah. Always,
Or a bank.
You just have to be better. You have to be top 3, whereas before you could do top 5 or top 6 and still get enough leads. But if you're like number 4, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're talking about on Gemini. Just come up.
Majority people still search on Google. Obviously there's other search engines like Bing.
I think people are starting to use ChatGPT now too.
They're still pulling from there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pull from Google.
Yeah, they pull from Google.
Okay.
Yeah. So until they start changing that, you have to like monitor where they're pulling from. So ChatGPT is going to start doing ads, and that's going to affect a lot of the results. I haven't seen it implemented yet, but you just have to kind of be on the lookout, for stuff. But it's like this in the industry in SEO, they're always like, SEO is dead. I'm like, I wish everyone believed that, because then I would get all the clients, because it's just.
You are still able to
great. Yeah, like I even do it for the bar, like bridal shower, for Lauderdale, birthday or whatever. And just with that, and I still have to maintain it. It's like number 7 right now. And I get like 6 leads a week just with that. So
we need to sign up here.
So it's just, it depends on the keyword. It's a gamble too. You could still be number 1, and if the search volume isn't there or the intent isn't there, you might not get as many leads. So it's hard to guarantee, especially for new clients, how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a landscaper that only ranks 1 keyword, and it's like number 5, and he's killing it. He gets 12 calls a week. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends.
So that would be something we'd like to learn more about, actually.
Yeah.
So have you? Well, you talked about like you try everything, or you have no fear. You try in different things. What's one thing that you tried and was like didn't work out, and you were like, you learned a lesson from?
That's a good one. I've tried Airbnb. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like the flow of it. I've tried Turo. I do have people that have like some of my cars that do Turo for me, but I don't like doing it. A lot of cleaning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever cleaned your own car, but it's really annoying.
I haven't cleaned it since.
Yeah.
In a long time.
The nicks and crannies is awful. It's not worth it. Airbnb is the same. They're not going to treat it, any short-term rental, they're not going to treat it like their own place. Long-term rentals are like, I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Let me take care of it,
Mm-hmm.
So I'd much rather that. And the margins aren't enough to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know some people have systems in place. I like
you'd
simple.
rather just find somebody to rent it to and keep long-term tenant.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll do their own repairs. They're super chill for the most part. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So your father obviously and your mother both were entrepreneurial and were kind of mentors.
Yeah,
for you.
For sure.
Is there anyone else who's been a mentor for you that you've?
I've had the privilege of having like really good friends that are in different industries. And I mean, like, even the customers here, they teach me a lot.
Yeah.
About life. Like, some are like grandmothers who teach me how to raise kids, like how to retire. You know, it's just, I feel like you have to kind of just ask the right questions and have those conversations with people. You just never know, you know.
So, but nobody stands out. Like, here's one person who, like, particularly with business, maybe that helped you or guided you.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
okay.
It's just a culmination of stuff.
Yeah.
And I have a really good friend. He's like my lawyer. He's gotten me out of situations. I love him. But it's just like one of those things. It's just, you need good professionals that are good at what they do, you know?
Have you become a part of this Oakland Park? Because I know I was talking to you about somebody, we were talking about another business and you knew that person. And what's it like here in Oakland Park?
I mean, the locals are awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, most of the neighborhoods are behind here and they walk on by or they bring their dogs. They're super sweet. So, I mean, it's a very small town feel, even though it's starting to get bigger. And things move a little slower here compared to Fort Lauderdale, or there's like developments like back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, so. It is almost like, to me, it's like a breath of fresh air, like kind of, because you've got all these kind of little cool, like this neighborhood is just full of, like, this bar is really cool. And it's just a lot of like small businesses like all around here.
It's nice. And it's different foods. And, because there's not enough walking traffic, you have to work for it. You have to provide a really good service product, that type of thing.
Yeah. It's not like being on Las Olas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Where people just come to you, you just have to filter them. Yeah.
But then, you go down Las Olas and it's like big, like national names. But, there's some local businesses.
Well, hospitality
on Las
groups,
Olas.
they have enough money to risk a high rent, you
Right.
know? So it's like, even if it doesn't work, they're like, we got another one. You're fine. Yeah.
But that's why I say like this kind of, local feel and like we, as a bank, I mean, that's our whole thing is we love, local, we want to support local businesses. We want to help local businesses.
Yeah.
So for me to come over and just see this kind of all going on here is really inspiring.
Well, I would actually invite you to come when we have our regulars here and hang out. So you actually get to see what it feels like. It's not just, it looks cute and it's aesthetically pleasing, but it's, it means something to us. And hospitality is hard, and that's the reason why I still have it. It's just what it means.
How long have you been in business here?
It's 4.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, in hospitality, that's a lifetime.
It's hard, man. Don't do it. So
don't start a bank either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what advice do you have for other people that are looking at becoming entrepreneurs? Maybe they work at a company now. They're thinking they want to start a business. I know, I talk to people all the time who are like, they think they want to start a business. They're not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your advice to those people?
It's a few things. It's to be like, how does owning a business feel to you? So I would actually go and mentor or shadow people, maybe work for them for maybe a week just to see how it feels. Because it's not for the faint of heart, to be honest. There's things, it's very glamorous to own all these things, but sometimes you're in the fetal position, it's just, and you have to go through all of those emotional roller coasters and still be level headed to talk to people and still to talk to your staff, at the end of the day. But also to learn, don't pull the trigger, don't do it if you don't have enough money. You don't know how much money you need, right? What's the cushion, how the industry works. And learn, talk to people that have already done it. How does it work? Shadow them, that type of thing. You just never know. You don't want to reinvent the wheel, because you're going to go through those same mistakes that everyone goes through, and that's time.
Yes,
so
that's good advice.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
And I think, it's not, it's a lot of people say, oh, I'd love to own my own business, but they have no clue about what that really means.
Yeah.
And like you say, you are in the, there's a lot of sleepless nights. There's a lot of responsibility, a lot of burden, and not every business makes it. There's a lot of risk.
And it's just a lot of handling yourself. How are you taking care of yourself? How are you handling your employees? Because if you're mad and you had a shitty day, you don't want to talk to them in that way, in the same way. So you have to kind of just hold it for everyone else, Yeah. If they do good, it's their. If they do bad, it's our fault, kind of thing. So you just have to just take it. So.
There's what's the line? There are no bad teams, only bad leaders.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You know, if people are not performing well, it's usually a leader's fault.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different facets to it, you know. But yeah, if you hire bad, obviously it starts bad.
And that's on you.
That's on you anyway. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, my thing is just finding. It's very difficult to find good operators in any business.
Yeah,
find someone that actually cares about it like you do.
That's really hard.
So,
yeah. Do you? So, what's success look like for you?
I would say vacation. So, I mean, it just depends. Like, it's just enough where you're doing good. You have enough to buy another house. You know, you're just making your way, and that's it. Like, I'm one of those people. It's like if you stop working, you die. Like, so I need to do something. But I would work part time, like David over there. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I want to be able to travel and see my grandpa. I have a lot of family in Brazil. Yeah. Yeah, and go and be able to visit my mother in Jersey.
I want to go to Brazil sometime. You ever been? No, me either.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful country, though.
Yeah, and it's actually very big. There's so many different cities outside of the popular cities that you should go visit too, and that I haven't had a chance to go.
One of my favorite songs is "The Girl from Ipanema."
Ipanema, yeah. There's a movie called "The Girl from Ipanema," a show in Netflix. You should watch it. It's very cool. Okay. I think it goes upon the 60s, the 50s or 60s in Rio. Oh, wow. And it talks about the style and the music, and it's like that bossa nova from The Girl of Ipanema when it was created. It's really cool. Yeah. So my wife and I, we both that's a song we both love. Yeah. No, you have to go through all that genre of bossa nova, like the original. Amazing. A lot of blues and jazz is taken from bossa nova. I'll definitely. Yeah. I'm going to check that out on really Netflix. Cool. Yeah, I love like Brazilian jazz and all that. Is there anything as you look back that you would have done differently as you look back on? And you're not very, so first of all, you're not that old. You're pretty young. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm old enough, but I feel like a lot of the stupid like decisions that I've made is because I was not taking care of myself. Physically, mentally, it's like where you just erratically make a decision and you shouldn't be making those decisions. So similar to like the 24-hour rule, take a minute, process what you need to process and then come back and make your decisions. And also I wish I learned how to communicate earlier, because it's just, as coming from a Latin family, we are very spontaneous and loud and I would say sometimes erratic. Okay. We're very like blunt, and it's not taken well from some people. So to be able to communicate a little bit better, I wish I learned that earlier in life, Okay. So, but otherwise, yeah. So, and then what's the future look like for you? Like I was mentioning at the dinner, I'm working on a commercial project, and I'm just working with Contra. It's a real estate? Yeah, commercial real estate. I personally don't like commercial real estate based on what I've learned from it the hard way. But it is what it is. I'm not letting that go. But pretty much just doing some construction on the outside, and the inside it's basically going to be an ice cream / pool bar. So that's the goal. Ice cream and pool. And bar. And bar. Full bar, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But pool as in billiards? No pool. Just ice cream and bar. Ice cream, bar, and a pool. Or where am I getting pool from? Did I make that up? Okay. Maybe. So just ice cream and bar. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So ice cream shop / bar. I think I could go for that. Yeah. Actually. I mean, I don't drink anymore. But. Yeah, it's going to be still family friendly, like local, nice dive bar-ish. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. Nice. Yeah. And how has the neighborhood responded to Rebel? It's been good. It's been interesting. I've had. I used to be very politically involved in Oakland Park, and I've kind of taken a step back. Just I'm trying to focus my time in people that are physically here and physically supporting it, whether events or not. And I don't like politics in general, to be honest. It's very, you say something to someone, and then you say something else to someone else. It's not as straightforward as I would like.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I mean, I've taken a step back a little bit. I have met some great other businesses that help us out. So we kind of send each other business. So we have like a Thai restaurant, and we'll send them clients all the time and stuff. So if they haven't tried it, it's a very competitive. Like it's like a fine dining Thai place, very nice. So, I mean, it just depends. We used to do more activations on the street, but in terms of time and effort and money, it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does it? Are you in any local organizations here?
So we're partnering with a few institutions and organizations in Fort Lauderdale, which is nice. So things that are a little bit bigger. Like I would love to, if you compare Miami hospitality to Fort Lauderdale is not there yet.
Yeah.
Or even production and film and everything. So it's just, I wish eventually it's going to come back up, but to see that what's possible, similar to New York City, what they do is crazy. So like to be able to bring a little bit of that, whereas, we're catching up. But yeah, I can't disclose who, but I'm excited that a lot of art organizations we try to partner with and stuff. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And now we're in talks with working with NPR. So that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's fun.
Cool.
Yeah. Never a dull moment.
All right. Anything else that you want to add that I haven't asked you? That would be advice or any?
Not really. I feel like it's just, you can't really talk about everything in a short segment. I feel like there's always a piece of information that someone can learn from you in different talks with you, that type of thing.
So come on in, have a glass of wine and talk
exactly.
to Larissa. And you'll learn even more.
Or maybe talk with someone else. They might know more than me.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you just never know. So, yeah.
So now we're going to go to lightning round, which we're going to just hit you with quick questions that you can fire back at me with. So what is your favorite book?
I'm just finishing reading, which I really like. Well, I like The Alchemist, obviously. Let me see what the book is called. I'm going to mess it up. And a lot of it's communication stuff. But, that's a good book is How to Start a Cult. It's kind of crazy.
Okay.
I don't know if you read it.
I have not.
It's crazy.
I've never heard of it.
But it's, I'm sorry, it's probably going to play. It's by Jody Ransford.
Okay.
And it talks about how to have meaning with a brand and make it cult-like without offering anything crazy. Obviously, you don't want to start a cult, but it's really cool. But it goes through the history of how cults are made. Yeah.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's super cool.
That's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, the other one was like Main Street on Wall Street or something.
Oh, a random walk down Wall Street?
Fuck. I wish I
Or no.
Let me see. Yeah, I was just listening to it. It was awesome. It doesn't, I don't know why maybe it just finished. Let me search it. Oh, okay. Main Street Millionaire.
Oh, Main Street Millionaire. Okay.
So that one's really cool because it talks about the different dynamics of how to build a business and how to buy one.
Oh.
For me, like a lot of it was like, okay, reiteration of stuff that you go through learning. But it's really cool because she used to be on Do Like Finance. And so it talks about how private equity firms used to buy bigger businesses. And it was really cool. Like it goes through it. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I'm jotting them down.
Yeah, it's like how to set your business up so that you're able to sell it for more, some aspects of evaluating it, things like that. So it's really good.
How to Start a Cult and Main Street Millionaire.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm going to check them out.
Yeah, those are the latest ones. But I mean, you have to constantly learn, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love to read and I've always got like a few books at one time going and Spotify books and, you know.
Yeah, I'm getting a little lazy, so I do the audiobook stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like reading too. I'll go to like Barnes & Noble and get something.
Yeah, there's nothing like turning pages of a book.
Yeah, it's coming back, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's something to
excited,
it.
Yeah.
and actually they say our brains respond better to actually the printed word.
Maybe.
Rather than a screen.
Yeah.
Is there a song that you, like when you need to get fired up, like you're having a bad day, you know, the bar's empty, like you need to like fire up? Is there a song you listen to?
I mean, I don't know. I listen to a lot of like self-deprecating songs. In general, I do like genres like R&B and things like that, or soul music. I really like Amy Winehouse.
Oh yeah.
It just depends on the vibe.
I was gonna like Ryan and I were both commenting how great the music was when we came in. I was like, I don't even know what it was.
We
but
do
I
a
was
lot
like,
of old soul
so
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, R&B. A lot of the songs that like the radio plays what they want, but there's such good like old songs that you haven't heard in a while. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
What about AI? What's your feeling about AI, good or bad?
It's a good tool. I don't know if you follow AI, like the notices and stuff.
Much I can.
Where they kind of like, I'm not going to name any brands, but certain companies, they're saying that their guards aren't really working, like the security measures aren't working. So I would just be afraid of that, giving the AI a little bit too much information. But I mean, use it as a tool. Yeah. At the end of the day, I think it's getting dumber because the servers are being overloaded. So it's purposely supposed to be dumber, which is annoying. So it's kind of like a shitty employee. Like you tell it something and then it'll just give you an excuse. It's like that. But I mean, it's great. Like you can actually create agents and stuff and have it do stuff. But again, if the servers are down or depending on even the level of what you pay for. Yeah. Sometimes that doesn't even matter. Like I used to pay for Pro ChatGPT and it would still like lag. And I'm like, why am I paying this money? It's just I'm not getting any effort, you know, like the production level done. But I mean, use it to your liking. I've built programs on it, which is fun. So I mean, it's crazy the capability of stuff. Yeah, it is amazing. You just have to learn how to use it, right? So yeah.
What's your favorite local restaurant?
That's a tough one. I like going for new experiences or just hospitality in general. Local. Surprisingly, I really like Sushi Song. It's like a hole in the wall spot. I don't know if you've been. I haven't. Fish is super fresh.
Where is it?
There's a few spots. The original one is on Oakland Park in A1A.
Okay.
I do like Tocado. I don't know if you've been to Tocado before.
Yeah, I've been there.
Decent service. Food's always solid. I'm going through the repertoire.
The one it was called Sushi Song.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd love to check.
Yeah, and they're open until like 2 a.m. It's crazy.
I'm never out that late. Yeah, I mean, I wake up about 2.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
a little actually. 4.
No, it never stops. That place, it's crazy. I really like this Thai place in Little Havana. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Little Havana?
Yeah, there's a little Thai place there. Okay. I think it's called Lung Nhai or something. It's a Michelin star, and it looks like you're in Thailand. You go in, they have like the karaoke music and the lights happening, and you can only order once. I don't know if you've ever been. It's cool, and they don't take any reservations. You put your name on the list like everyone else, and it's one at a time. Wow. Yeah, it's really cool.
Interesting.
It's a cool spot. Yeah.
I think he took me there actually. He knows somebody there.
Yeah, they do a good job. Yeah,
it helped us.
Yeah.
What are you grateful for today?
I mean, I'm just grateful I woke up. It's just we have a really good team. I'm excited for some of the projects we're working on. It's just and my sister's pregnant, so I'm thankful for that. Wow. Yeah. So.
And was she down here or is she still in New Jersey?
She's in Jersey, so I'm gonna have to make some trips up there. My best friend's also getting married, so I'm gonna be a little busy this year. So wow. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Mm-hmm. And what's your favorite? As you said, there was a point where you weren't taking care of yourself. Yeah. What's your favorite way to take care of yourself, stay healthy and active?
I'm not like super active. I do just enough for like the carbs, things like that. But I do like weightlifting when I'm not like in a rush. I don't like rushing myself into anything. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just protection. Like we carry cases, they're like 60 pounds. So you always have to watch your back, your shoulders, things like that. And you're always standing. So make sure core is good. Sure. Legs, things like that. Yeah.
And you watch where you eat and everything too?
Kind of. I kind of eat like a college student. Okay. So it's kind of bad. But I am particular. I don't eat too much liquid dairy like milk or anything. I can do hard cheeses, and I am gluten free, so my stomach is really sensitive to certain things.
Yeah.
And I try not to do heavy proteins too much.
Okay.
Just in general, just because my stomach just doesn't like it, even though it tastes great.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things I learned as a kid. But I do run like twice a week too. So,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So how can people get in touch with you?
I mean, it just depends. Like you can roll up here. I'm here.
Rebel Wine Bar.
Yeah.
Right in Oakland Park. You can Google it, and it's great. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on LinkedIn.
You're on LinkedIn, right?
Yeah, all good.
Awesome. Well, Larissa, thank you so much.
No problem.
It's been a
Thank you
pleasure
for having
chatting
me.
with you, and now we're going to open a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to Locality's Making Bank podcast. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform to catch the latest episodes, and visit localitybank.com today to learn more about all the benefits of banking local.